I will say as a friend there are some lines that you can't come back from. For instance, there was a battle in which a dude got some information, outside information about old boy that he had snitched, and that's why he got out of jail. Right? He passed out the paperwork and everything. To me personally, if you give me
in that battle rap video,
yep. If you give, let's say that information came across my desk before the battle, Loso, you go ahead and use this, and you can end his career. I'm gonna be honest. As much as I want to win that battle, I just don't know if I want to be the one to end old boy like that. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, like I remember I was battling this dude named Show Off out in New York. Big stage battle and everything. His baby mama wrote me on the side and sent me screenshots of him kind of wilding out. Sent me pictures of like where he was living, saying that he was putting hands on her, all this other stuff, right? All that she said, hey, go ahead, I want you to yada 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 and say this.
Jesus Christ.
First of all, you crazy if you think. First of all, I'm just not. When I told Show Off, I said, look, I'm gonna be real, bro. This is what old girl said. You may want. I ain't gonna use none of it. What I will use is anything that's already public information, anything that's already been out and whether it's social media, whether you said it in interviews, whether your opponent has said it in battles, if that's already being said, then it's free game. But I wouldn't necessarily want to be the first one to go ahead and lay out information. So like Geechee Gotti, he's one of my best friends in the culture, one of my best friends. In a 2-on-2, we did a 2-on-2. I did a third round segment, one of my best rounds, where I was basically talking to him about how he glorifies prison in his rap sometimes, and how
I mean that's technically because of the upbringing.
That's fine, right? But the spin I did was, yo, my father was killed in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like he was killed in a riot in prison. So that's how I did. And so he responds in his next round as a rebuttal and was like, something along the lines like, your dad will still be alive if he had a banger on him. We just battled a couple of months ago, and in my third round, I brought it up, and I told him, and what you just said, I had a line where I basically said, look, I ain't saying in battle rap there's some lines that you can't attack from, but I will say as a friend there are some lines that you can't come back from. Like, my thing is like, in battle, if you just want to look at it from the battle rap perspective, bro, everything is free game. But if we talking about as a homie, like me, like, we gonna go to war and stuff like that, but there's certain lines that I just feel like, for a fact I wouldn't go ahead and say to you, and I do that, I would like that same respect backwards.